beautiful Wednesday morning to you out there, and welcome to another moment talking sports. Right here on your number ones that we'll be looking at the Euro 2024 and how it's going to be panning out for France in their next game against the Netherlands, and also Cristiano Ronaldo continue to make impact in the backlog of Portugal team. Wow, Conceição was the talking point of yesterday's Portugal win against the Czechs, known as the Czech Republic, who were winning 1-0 from behind. Portugal became the winners with a 2-1 late winner coming in from the Portuguese side with the most experienced players such as Cristiano Ronaldo, Bernardo Silva, Pepe, Bruno Fernandes, and the likes of them. It was a very mouth-watering encounter also for Turkey with Aduga getting his own impact, also having a different players and making the man of the match already in the ongoing Euro 2024. These and more as we'll be looking at fixtures of matches that will be going down later today. 3 games with Germany returning for their second leg. We'll be right back after this quick break, and then we'll start the game at the program proper. Now let's start from the local scene. We'll go straight to the athletic side of sports, where to be amusing once on the line and her ambition to finish on the podium in the upcoming 2024 Paris Olympic Games scheduled for next month. And now the lady who is the US-based athlete proved her method again in the ongoing National Olympic trial going on at the Samuel Media Stadium in Benin State. Amusan crossed the line in 12.78 seconds ahead of Adobe Tabugbo, who finished second in the 13.33 seconds, and Final Samoi came in third with a time of 13.36 seconds. She will also participate in the African Senior Athletics Championship in Cameroon later this month. Amusan will hope to win a medal in Paris after finishing fourth in Tokyo 2020. Now we'll go straight to football, where Barca United have been charged for breaching framework and rules in their match day 37 game as 3SC on Sunday, June 16, after they failed to provide adequate security and effective crowd control, which resulted to all sorts of opposing player. This was revealed in a tweet on the official handle of the Nigerian Premier League. The Yenagua club also failed to restrict access by unauthorized persons to the assault of Chelsea goalkeeper Kyomota Ada, and also they were fined a total sum of 1 million naira for providing inadequate security and effective crowd control, failure to restrict access to unauthorized persons to all restricted areas, and also 250,000 naira compensation to pay for Udo for assaulting the man, with a total of 3 million naira, all which will be within the next 48 hours of receiving the notice of the sanction that they would need to make a payment, and also they are to appeal for the sanction as officially communicated by the league body. Now, newly crowned champions of the 2023-2024 Nigerian Professional Football League (NPFL) Rangers International have begun a preparation ahead of the 2024-2025 CAF Champions League. Now, the Flying Antelope, who became champions on Sunday, secured its 8th league title, even with one round of matches in the 2023 games spare, as it defeated Bendel Insurance 2-0 in the Capacity Field in Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium. The team, led by Fidelis Ilechukwu, will represent the country at the next season's CAF Champions League, as obtained from the official Twitter handle of the club. Now, the technical scouting meeting of RFL took place in the bedroom of the corporate office of the club ahead of the next season's CAF Champions League. Meanwhile, the last 2 spots of the continental ticket are still up for grabs and will go down at the wire in the final round of the MPFL matches on Sunday, coming this Sunday, as well as the President Federation Cup. Now, the sports minister, Mr. John Ono, said that the ministry will lead Nigeria's athlete to Douala, Cameroon for the Confederation of African Athletics Senior Championship, which begins on the 21st of this month. Now, the minister made this known in Benin City while addressing athletes and officials of the Athletic Federation of Nigeria at the Samuel Lumumudi Stadium just 2 days ago. And he assured athletes that the sports minister of the Federal Republic, he owes to the Delta to lead from the frontier to ensure the progress. Senator Eno praised the athletes and officials of the AFN board for doing so well at the African Games and the CSA Zone 2 Championship in Accra, Ghana, where they placed first overall and pledged their journey to Douala would be stressless. According to the AFN board, has also done well, and he wants to congratulate them, according to the minister. Now let's talk about what trended last week in the shores of Nigeria, most especially in the talking point of the Nigerian Super Eagles. Is none other than the discussion between the Super Eagles former coach Resignee Finidi George and also top striker Victor Osimhen. Now, former Super Eagles coach Finidi George has clarified the controversies stemming from his shock decisions to resign as head coach of the Nigerian senior men's national football team on Saturday, June 15. News emerged that Finidi has resigned from his post at the development coming in the wake of Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen's epic rant against Finidi. The later reportedly questioned Osimhen's commitment to the national team. However, in a later cited by newsmen, Finidi pointed to the Nigerian Football Federation decision to appoint a foreign technical advisor as a reason behind his resignation after overseeing Nigerians' 2-1 loss to the Squirrels of Benin Republic and 1-1 draw to the Bafana of South Africa in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. While recent qualifying results haven't been ideal, he remained committed to guiding the World Cup qualification campaign back on course. Given the recent changes in the technical crew, he believed it is time for him to step aside. The former Real Betis winger wrote, and later continued, he says he is writing to inform his decision to step down as the head coach of the Super Eagles, and this decision is made in light of the recent changes to the team's technical staff. He assured that his unwavering support for the team and wish all them the best of future in Nigerian act fifth in Group 6 in the sixth team. Group C standings in the 2026 FIFA qualifiers with Rwanda, South Africa and Benin Republic leading the way in 7 points, but respectively by the goal difference, while the 2013 African champions 3 times from 4 matches. Now let's quickly go for a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be looking at Europe and also the sanctioning bodies are rating Antonio Joshua ahead of Tyson Fury. We'll be right back. And welcome back from that quick break. Don't forget that you can stream with us live on Facebook and also on YouTube. On Facebook is at Politics and Business TV/English, while on YouTube is at Politics and Business TV/English. Just go there, subscribe to our channel, and get more programs for you. All right, now let's go straight to Antonio Joshua's story, where the sanctioning bodies has rate Antonio Joshua ahead of Tyson Fury following the Gypsy Kings split decision loss to Alexandra Usyk on the May 18th, which was last month. Now the WBC's June heavyweight ranking have Joshua as the #1 contender with their former champion of Fury second. Ajo Caballero, meanwhile, only retains his position at third despite beating Frank Sanchez, previously second on the underscore of Fury, Usyk Fury at the WBA, who like the WBO and IBF didn't previously rate Fury because he held the WBC title. They have installed it at 5-year-old at #4, which means that they rate Martin Bakole and mandatory contender who are best to win over Tony Yoka and Carlos Takam. Joshua second and Daniel Dubious fourth as more deserving challenges than Fury. The IBF have dubious as the interim champion after defeated Filipovic a fortnight after Usyk and Fury fought all titles. The organization rated Fury 6, with Jared Anderson 5th, Caballero 4th, and Joshua 3rd, all preferred as Bakayoko as 14th on the top of the position. And the other high ratings include the Cuba's Crusader contender Mike Perez, who is ranked 6th by WBA despite not fighting at heavyweight since 2015. The WBO are due to publish their latest ranking anytime soon. Now let's go back to football this time around. We'll go straight to the English Premier League, where the new promoted Ipswich will host Liverpool. World champions Manchester City are to face Chelsea on the opening league and the English Premier League season. Ipswich, who are back in the top flight after a 22-year-old absence, will play on Saturday, 17th of August, with City starting their title defense at Stamford Bridge. On Sunday, 18 August, Manchester United's game against Fulham at Old Trafford will kick off the campaign on Friday, 16 August. Arsenal, who finished runners up to Manchester City last season, are at home to Wolverhampton on the Saturday, while fourth place Aston Villa have been handed an away game against West Ham United on the same day. A championship playoff for winners Southampton faces Newcastle at the St James's Park. Everton hosts Brighton, and Nottingham Forest take on Bournemouth to complete this Saturday's fixtures. Brentford welcome Crystal Palace on Super Sunday, and championship winners Leicester City will host Tottenham Hotspur on Monday, 19th of August. Meanwhile, Ipswich last game in the Premier League was a 5-0 defeat by Liverpool at Anfield on the final day of the 2001-2002 season, and their relegation came just a year after the club finished a surprise 5th in the top flight. City won the record 4th consecutive English Premier League title in May when they finished 2 points ahead of Arsenal. Now let's talk about the ongoing European football, the ongoing European Euro 2020 ahead in Germany, as Kylian Mbappe remains uncertain to play for France, meeting with the Netherlands after breaking his nose in their opening Euro 2024 game. The 25-year-old striker who captained the team, the Les Blues, forced off during the Monday's 1-0 victory over Austria after his face struck opponent Kevin Danso's shoulder in the follow-through from an aerial challenge. Mbappe was taken to Düsseldorf Hospital, where the break was confirmed before returning to the national team's camp. The French Football Federation said a new update on their captain will be provided on Wednesday, which is today. And Mbappe, who played his part in France's winner against Austria, as his cross was headed into his own net by defender Max Wober, does not require surgery for the injury. Now the FFF said a protective mask will be made for the forward. In a news conference following Monday's game, France Boss champ said the talisman Mbappe was not doing well. He has scored 47 goals in 80 appearances for his country, although he has not scored a goal at the Euro Championship, and he will join Madrid after the tournament when his Paris Saint-Germain contract expires on Tuesday, June 18, which was yesterday. Now let's give you a result of matches that went down yesterday and also on Monday night football in the Euro 2024. Starting up with last night's game, Portugal defeated Czech Republic 2-1 in a tight encounter, while Turkey defeated Georgia 3-1. And also on Monday evening, Austria lost to France 1-0, while Belgium lost to Slovakia 1-0, and Romania trashed Ukraine 3-0. 3 games will be coming down later today. Starting up is by 3 p.m. local time, yes, and also 2 p.m. British time. Croatia will be taking on Albania 5 5 p.m. Germany will be taking on Hungary, while 6 p.m. that is British time, 5 p.m. and local time 6 p.m. while 9 p.m. local time Scotland will be taking on Switzerland at 8 p.m. British time, and on Thursday, which is tomorrow at 3 p.m. Slovenia will take on Serbia. At 6 p.m. Denmark will host England, while 9 p.m. Spain will slug it out against Italy in one of the biggest matches that will be coming down later this weekend, this week. And also on Friday, which is 2 nights from now, at 3 p.m. Slovakia will take on Ukraine in their second leg. Poland will host Austria in their second leg by 6 p.m. while Netherlands will host France by 8 p.m. Let's see how it pan out for the man talking about none other than Kylian Mbappe, who is being injured at the moment. But meanwhile, let's go straight to giving you more of transfer rumors coming in from the local scene, as Chelsea are interested in signing RB Leipzig 24-year-old Belgium striker Lois Openda. And now Ukraine winger Dimlanko Mudryk, who is 23 years old, could leave Chelsea as the Blues pursue Crystal Palace France under 21 winger Michael Olise, who is 22 years old now. Borussia Dortmund are hoping to take Brighton's German midfielder Pascal Gross back to his homeland this summer with a lucrative deal for the man. Now Southampton have asked about resigning Danny Ings from West Ham United and are willing to pay a total sum of 6 million for the former England striker, who is 31 years old. Now Manchester United are considering whether to make an approach for junior Spanish goalkeeper Josep Martinez, despite Inter Milan having already agreed personal terms with the 26-year-old. But Everton have agreed a deal to sign English midfielder team Irobunam from Aston Villa, and the Belgian midfielder Amado Onana is set to leave Everton, with Arsenal having made a contact with the Toffees, who want at least £50 million for the 22-year-old. Meanwhile, Leicester City are closer to appointing Chelsea former coach and Brighton talking about Graham Potter as their new manager. Meanwhile, Ajax are interested in a cut price deal with Burnley for that 1-year-old Netherlands forward Wout Weghorst, who he was a former loanee to Manchester United. Meanwhile, West Ham are keen in signing Sunderland's 23-year-old English forward Jack Clark this summer. Arsenal are prioritizing midfield reinforcement after missing out on RB Leipzig Slovenian forward Benjamin Sesko, who is 21 years old, and Sheffield United have opened talks with Nottingham Forest over a deal for English defender Joe Worrall, and also Birmingham City are interested in signing 32-year-old English goalkeeper Ryan Alsop from Hull City, while Manchester United remain interested in Bologna's 23-year-old striker Joshua Zirkzee, but the high commission involved in any deal is complicating the situation. Now let's go straight to Germany. Ivory Coast winger Amad Diallo is set to remain at Manchester United, and is a key part of Erik ten Hag's plan with another lucrative deal coming for him, as Arsenal have offered Estonian Karl Hein a new deal as a club's third choice goalkeeper. Chelsea are set to reject a bid from Atletico Madrid for their 24-year-old England midfielder Conor Gallagher, and now Gallagher has told Chelsea that he will not be forced out of the club this summer amid his interest from Atletico Madrid, Tottenham Hotspur and Aston Villa. The man wants to remain with Chelsea for another longer period. Let's take this quick break, and when we come back, we'll be giving you who and who have moved from one club to another in this part of this Euro 2024 and the transfer scene window being opened just last week. We'll be right back. straight to the transfers, the done deals already in the English Premier League, in the Championship, and also in the 5 major leagues. And now let's go straight to the English football, where Sam, that is in the Championship, on the 18th, which was yesterday, Sam Barnes has left Blackburn Rovers to Barrows on free transfer. While in Sunderland, we saw Alex Barca leaving to Northern County on an undisclosed field. Jude Bell left QPR to Charlton Athletic on a free transfer scene, and also Zach Gillette left Exeter City to Rotterdam United on free, while also we had in Huddersfield Conor Mahoney leaving to join Barrow United on free, while Jonathan Neves touched Rochdale to Peterborough United, and also will leave that shows order on Saturday, which was on the 15th, yes, which was Saturday. We saw Ryan Hansen leave Nottinghamton to Clapton Porter, while also Sheffield United took on left Max Lowe to join Sheffield Wednesday. Just right neighbor Adam Lallana of Brighton have now joined Southampton on a free transfer. Chade Riyad of Real Betis have joined Crystal Palace for a £14 million deal. These are the 2 major signings coming in from last week in the English Premier League, and also in the English Premier League on the 13th of June. We saw Luis Gulheme from Palmeiras joining West Ham United for a whooping sum of £25.5 million, while Lord Kelly left Bournemouth to join Newcastle on a free transfer. Those were also the 2 signings made on that particular day, while Rodrigo Gomez left SC Braga to join Wolves for a total sum of £12.7 million with inclusion of add-ons and also match bonuses and the likes of them. Kel Walter left Newcastle United to Cambridge on a field transfer. These were the games, these were the transfer that went down in the English Premier League. Tosin Aderebiu on the 7th of June signed for Fulham for Chelsea on free transfer all the way from Fulham. Now those were the signings that went down in the English football and also across Europe, as the transfer scene continues to open up and widen up. Scouters are out there in Europe are trying to get possibilities of who could be in their book leagues or check leagues. Also sign list of favorite to be joining each of the clubs across the 5 major leagues in Europe. Well, this is the size of the package this beautiful morning. You can join me tomorrow for another exciting moment of P&B Sport. My name has been Ridwan Musaga, RMG. Don't forget, you can reach us and other programs on Facebook and also on YouTube. From me here, bye for now.